guy who used to make potions for us. Well, I guess he's back now.
Yeah, he's back now.
Well, that's kind of a phallic move to accept all of your healing potions and then quit the game.
Oh, he hadn't planned on quitting the game. Life got in the way.
I hear that.
Does a 20
Yeah.
hit you, Agatha?
There's a lot of that life going around lately.
Yeah.
Agatha,
Yeah.
does 20 hit you?
Who?
You. You're Agatha.
Agatha. 20 does. Is that with disadvantage?
Oh, he's a disadvantage. Hold on. No, that'd be 12 with disadvantage.
Okay. Then it does not hit.
And the bite would be 6, so he misses. And, let's see, that guy. Does a 17 hit the water elemental?
No.
Oh, actually, these guys get advantage because they're flanking you. So does 26 hit the water elemental?
Definitely. What was the damage on that? It's like 20 damage?
Yeah, from the shark.
Okay.
Wait, there's a shark on this boat?
No, it's in the water.
It's in the water.
And the killer
Okay.
whale with advantage would have hit with a 25 for 27 piercing.
Okay.
Oh wait, you have 160 hit points. Who cares?
114.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, same thing.
27. Well, they're half gone. And
Alright, so who's fighting the killer whale?
the water elemental right here.
Okay.
Lex.
Alright, long as it's well in hand.
No, it's not well in hand.
Well, I'm not jumping in the water.
It's fine. He has haste. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
If he doesn't survive, well, fireball his corpse. He'll be fine.
Okay, those are miss.
Moja is pretty tricksy, but water ain't her jam. Solid ground.
So does that 22 with the staff hit you?
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that'll do 9 piercing damage.
See, I don't think he got.
Where the hell are
no.
these rolls
Bite
when
from-
we use them?
Hang on. I got resistance to all this damage, so I need to go back and recalculate all of this.
Okay. So it'd be 47. This line is 56, 60, so 30 total.
30 total?
Yep.
Okay, that's... Oops. Didn't work. What is going on? Apply damage of 30. Apply. There we go. That's much better. That's a full 20 more HP than or 30 more HP than I had before.
And that's all of their turn. So their turn. Just gotta kill him. How long is that wall of force? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep, so they're completely out of the combat. Alrighty. Lexi.
Alright, so I'm going to start with rolling the d6, see if he gets that ability back. He does. Yeah, 4 through 6 as it comes back. So I'm going to start with punching this guy twice. Yeah, 11, so that's a miss. And again. 17.
That is a hit.
Okay, 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And we're going to do the whelm, which is a DC 15 strength
Where are
save
you moving?
on all of them. Oh, I guess
Okay.
so. So he is grappled and takes 12 damage. And if I'm in the area with the shark, it has to make it too.
No, you wouldn't be.
Okay. Then it's just the one guy that has to make the save. And then I'm going
Well,
to
it'd be
bonus
2 of 'em.
action burn a spell slot to heal, which I can do when you can move on to the next person's turn.
Okay. Calidyrr.
Okay. Let me see what I want to do. Let's see here. I guess I'll shoot that guy.
There's a boat between you and them.
Oh,
A lifeboat.
I'll move up here and I'll shoot this guy then.
Okay. That's a hit.
Wow, max roll. Nice.
That's a hit.
I guess that's 32 plus 8.
No, you're not getting sneak attack. Wow.
So this guy next to me who's kicking Zell's ass, how's he looking? He's pretty healthy, pretty dead?
He's moderately wounded.
I'm going to go ahead and save my dragon friend. God damn, what the hell?
Wow.
Can I have their dice, please?
Right.
Okay.
So 17 damage.
Yep, I got it. Emoji. Are you gonna disengage and move anywhere, or stay there?
I am going to disengage and run away.
I figured.
Can I stand here so I can see the 2 casters?
Okay. Yeah, back in the corner you can.
Alright, that's what I'm doing.
Right there. Alright, Emoji.
Alright, is that a plate mail guy? Or is that
That is the
crewman
plate mail
helping
guy.
me with the plate mail guy?
Yeah, but he's yeah. So for sneak
Oh, okay.
attack, yeah, you would get 1 sneak attack.
Yeah, I get sneak attack on him. I don't get flanking. I'm not gonna recklessly attack based on the way you're saving. Or based on the way you're rolling. Well, no, I'm gonna go all in right now. I mean, you're rolling
Trust me,
good,
when
and I
I'm
need
the
to be able to hit. You said this guy's a plate mail. I need to roll high, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I'm gonna go ahead and recklessly attack him. Because he's probably gonna hit me any damn way if he's rolling that good. So.
yeah, when I'm a
Fortune
player, I
favors.
roll lousy. When I'm
Fortune favors the bold.
You should get your sneak attack on this.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So now I can just tap it on the D&D Beyond sheet and it'll carry it over, right?
Yeah.
It should. Yep.
Okay.
And when it asks you, you can pull the menu down and put. Yeah. That's a miss.
Okay.
You have 2 attacks.
I do. Now I get advantage.
Yeah.
So
What you should pull down the menu when it says when you're attacking, and then select advantage.
that's what I'm looking for. There's no.
When you click onto the attack, when you click onto attack, it should come up with a little window, and there's where you can pull it down and select advantage.
Am I
Yeah.
looking in the wrong place? Is it in D&D Beyond or is it in D20?
No, it's in
Roll
D&D
20.
Beyond.
If you click on Beyond 20
Yeah.
in the D&D Beyond menu, there should be something that says like halfway down.
Always
Wait, that's the
roll
wrong one.
with
Yeah,
advantage.
always roll advantage. Might be under more options. Oh yeah, it's type of roll. It's the second option, and it's always roll twice, or you can have it ask every time, or roll with advantage with disadvantage.
I'm not seeing this. What you're seeing?
So click on
So-
the red D20 up in your browser, in the right-hand side of your browser. There's a little red D20 with a B in it. Click on that.
Okay, now I'm seeing something. Let's see. Custom dice formula bonus. Custom dice. No. Add quick roll areas. Type of roll. Whisper
Yeah, type
rolls.
of roll is what you want, and it should say either ask every time, normal, always roll twice, ask, roll with advantage, roll with disadvantage, blah blah blah. So
Okay,
just go
so
ahead and
roll
select.
with advantage.
Yep.
Is what I clicked on. Alright, so this will be my roll. Because it should be correct. There we go.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. So is that counting as my first or my second roll?
That
That
can
is-
be your second. Go ahead and just roll singly once, and we'll just take the first one for the second roll of the first attack. Or you can just do that as the first attack. 25 would be the second roll of the first attack.
And
See what I'm
since you got
saying?
a 25 and a 10.
Yeah, so that would be a hit.
Okay. And then sneak attack.
No, you already got it. It's already on the sheet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Alright, I'm back.
So now I just need to roll damage.
No,
Right.
you already rolled
Yep,
damage.
it's
Now
already
you
back.
just roll
Already
one
done.
more time. Do one more
Oh,
roll.
wow. Okay. So I did 23 points. Cool.
Yeah, roll again.
Minus 10. 13.
Yeah.
I did
Because the
13.
necrotic's only on 20
Right.
on an attack roll.
Yep.
Yeah. Why did it add that?
Because
Bonus.
if you rolled a 20, then it would do that. Then
A
you would get
natural
that extra
20.
10.
Yeah. And then I did 15 on sneak attack. So
No, it's already
No, the
sneak
sneak
attack
attack
damage
was
is
rolled
already
into
on
it
there.
already.
Yeah,
It
That's
gave
it
six.
said you did
a whopping
6.
6.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
a 2, a 1,
Yeah.
and a 3. Yep. So now you just do your second attack.
Okay. Boom.
28.
Okay, 28. That is a natural 20. So
Yes,
you're gonna
it
get
is.
the crit, and you don't get the sneak attack, but you do get the crit. You get the necrotic damage, and the critical damage.
Did 49.
No, you would get the piercing damage. Would
That's
be that would be 12 plus 7. So that's 19 for the critical. And then, yeah, that would be it. Total damage is 19. But that kills him.
But he would also get the necrotic damage because he rolled a
Yeah,
10.
the 10 necrotic damage, and you get the temporary hit points for that.
Yes, I do. 10.
And you killed him.
That's
Sweet.
it.
How did you
Yeah,
kill
I
him?
gained 10.
You stick it right through his heart, and he and falls to the deck.
And I still have movement because I haven't moved this turn.
That's correct.
This is correct.
So I am going to do a fancy back flip, forward flip, somersault over this dude's head,
Roll acrobatics.
and jump right there in the other side of him. So hopefully this guy wises up and helps me flank him.
Go ahead and roll
Um,
acrobatics.
Gonna roll it, gonna roll it. Let me get to it. Boom. Boom.
You don't quite make it. Very fancy, and then you just decide to walk around to the other side.
Splash.
22?
No,
That's not
9.
advantaged.
9.
Oh. A 9.
Roll a natural 1.
That is a natural
How in the
one.
hell am I rolling all these ones?
This is
You're lucky we don't do. In my house rules, we don't do fatal, fatal mistakes. So
I'm just saying, I need to roll practical dice because these machines always screw me.
Agatha,
You just rolled a crit, and now you're complaining about rolling a 1.
Yeah, because my crit only did 19 damage.
Gonna smack this guy with the sword.
okay.
Yeah, oh no, I can't. I've done my 2 attacks. I'm just moving into a flanking position.
22 to hit.
That hits.
what's going on with Whaley right
13 oh, wait, hang on. What is that? 200 damage? No, it's only
No, slashing one-handed damage. 13.
13 damage.
You killed him.
Sorry. Okay. Then he's gonna come up. Oh, I can't do anything with that. That was one of my attacks. Oh. How much movement is it to get up here?
It's an extra 5 to go up the stairs.
Okay. So that's 10. 15. Is that 20 or 25?
That's 20.
Because I
Well,
have to. It would
actually,
be
you
an
did
angle.
two. You did 2 angles, right? So that would be 25.
Okay. And
There's
I
also
guess.
this dragon or the.
Yeah. He's almost dead.
Okay.
So, he's going to smack this dude. Sword. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Sure is.
Let's see. 10
So it
damage.
would be 8 plus 10, so
Okay,
18.
so 18. And that's his turn. And he's also going to tell tell this guy to back off. He doesn't know his name, so I got this. Back off.
Okay.
Is Zell pretty hurt?
Yeah.
This guy takes a disengage action. He jumps off the side of the boat.
He should be afraid.
That one jumps off the side of the boat. This one disengages.
Get to the ballistas.
Jumps off the side of the boat.
To which I reply, thank you for bunching up.
And this whale turns around and leaves with the priestess. Or the one Sahuagin. This guy gets on there. I get on that whale. And they swim off. This priestess tries to escape.
He is grappled.
Yep. What's the,
I think it was 15. Let me look. Too many windows.
nope, didn't make it.
Okay. It was either 14 or 15, so.
That guy that I jumped behind, he jumped in the water.
Yep. He did a disengage action and jumped off the boat and swam away.
Good
Oh.
riddance.
1 second. Features. Agathar has Sentinel, and I don't know if disengage helps him. Feats.
Yeah, hold on, Sentinel.
Wrong. Features.
I think it's only if they don't take the disengage and they move.
Creatures within 5 feet makes an attack when you have mastered the technique. Hold on, creature. When you hit a creature, creature provokes an opportunity attack, even if it takes a disengage action.
Okay.
So he should still get a swing at him.
Okay, swing at the whale.
Agathar, it was the guy that was standing in front of Zell.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Take a swing at him.
19 plus 10, 29 to hit.
That hits.
9 damage.
And that puts his movement to 0 too, doesn't it?
Yep, and he can't run away.
Okay.
Capture
Okay,
that
so
fool.
he's still
Crushing
there.
him.
Alright, that's all of their turns. Tulu.
Can I fire the ballista at the guy trying to get away on the whale?
Alright. Roll the hit. You don't get any of your proficiency bonus because you are not proficient.
Would it be with dexterity though?
Yes.
17.
That will hit the guy. And more than likely kill him.
And what's the damage?
That's like 3d10 damage for a ballista.
Take that, you punk.
Also 17.
Yeah, that
Gotta
kills the
say,
guy on the back.
you gotta say something epic, man.
All right. I'm going to jump over the boat here and fire this ballista at the other priest.
That was not epic.
Okay, roll.
13.
Does not hit.
Guess that 13.
No, it does not hit.
Okay.
Ned.
Sorry, I was muted. I'll just come over here and fire off a crossbow shot at the whale that's right here, skewered on the front of our boat.
That's, yeah, it's actually down in the water. But that's, the ship's in the map layer, so.
Then I don't really have anything to do except, what do we want to do about this priest?
Taunt him.
About that Kraken Priest.
Well, we still got that guy there and that guy there. So there's still two bad guys.
Sorry, yeah, I assume that was, you're right, I missed that wasn't, okay. I'll just shoot a crossbow at him. Does a 17 hit him?
Yes, that hits him.
Alright, 6 piercing. That's my turn.
Alright. The captain and the crew.
You're breaking up, Aaliyah.
Oh, I said the captain and the crew.
Okay.
This guy is going to shoot a crossbow at him. And misses. The captain ran up there, so he can't do anything. And this guy will try to take a shot at the retreating. And hits. Alright, roll 20. You can roll the dice anytime now. Thank you.
Sorry, you were real quiet. What'd you say?
The one crewman was able to shoot the retreating priest with a ballista.
Nice.
This guy will try it as well. And even though one ballista strikes the priestess in one arm and the other one strikes her on the other side, but she's still alive and she gets away so far. And that's everybody on the crew. Lexi.
Let's see. We'll come over here, dragging this guy with him, and I want to try to get up on the top of the boat. I have a 90-foot swim speed and 30-foot movement speed. I don't know how splitting movement works with that.
Um,
10 feet.
you have a how fast is swim speed?
90 feet.
Okay, so you can like launch yourself out of the water.
Okay. Yeah, I want to drag that Kraken Priest with me up onto the deck.
Make a flipper noise.
And now that he's on the deck, I'm just gonna. It's Lex. He'll just kill him. He's gonna beat him on the deck. Now this shark can't beat on him.
It's not really a Kraken Priest though. If
Oh,
you're
okay.
moving though, the shark gets an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Kill the shark. Wasted my haste. Should put on.
I've done a lot of attacks, man.
You're supposed to get me
16.
dinner with the fishies.
I
16
assume 16
misses.
does. Okay.
All right, now hit this guy. Yeah, 15 to hit. Okay, and that recharges. So
Yeah,
does
that
it
hits.
that hits? Yeah, excellent. So that's 13 damage.
That kills her.
Okay, and he'll throw the body to Glawl. Let's see, is
What a
this
shark.
guy still alive? I probably
Yeah,
don't have the movement
not-
speed to get there.
Barely.
Okay. If can I get there from there?
So you
know.
had how much walking speed?
30.
I would say you probably only have 15 feet of movement left after launching yourself out of the water.
All right. Well, that will be his turn then.
All right, Caldora.
Ballista.
Jimmy there. Jim. Jim, are you playing anymore? Hold on, let me find out what happened to him. Well, go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Jim,
How far away is that priest that's running away on the fish?
are you playing anymore? Oh,
You know it's in ballista range. If that's what
he's
you're wondering.
indisposed.
Because they've been shooting at it so far.
So how far is it?
It's about 60 feet out.
I still didn't hear.
60 feet.
60
All right.
feet.
That's totally in fireball range.
You gonna cast a fireball on it?
No. I'm seeing what is actually in range because it looks like fireball is the only spell in firebolt.
We've also
Where
got
am
the
I wasting
ballista.
Fireball.
Oh, it's Claw. He won't waste time with Ballista.
Yeah, why the hell not? Let's do it.
Fireball.
Holy moly, that's terrible. Let me make sure that number's correct. Because, yeah, that doesn't look right.
Killed it anyway.
All right, so yeah, 28 is correct. I wonder why it does it correctly for fireball, but not my other stuff. The whale makes the save and takes half damage.
Yeah, but you killed the priestess. And the whale disappeared.
Do I have to do like reloading this ballista that takes an action or something?
Yeah, it takes a round.
Okay.
Emojia, what are you doing?
Well, there are no more enemies on deck.
Except
Just
for
the
that
one guy.
one in front of Zell.
Oh, I'm gonna go hit him now. This guy, right here.
You're standing on top of somebody.
Right.
There you go.
Is that the guy?
That is the guy.
Him.
Yeah, this is the guy.
This guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit him a couple times.
Freaking whale rolls a natural 18.
And do I? Let's see. Let me look at that again.
It dives.
I get sneak attack on him too, huh?
Yep. For the first attack.
First attack. Oof. Oof. Sneak attack.
Giant creature should not be able to
Uh,
dodge a AoE
and
20 foot.
That's a crit, by the way. You killed.
Yeah,
How
that's
did you
nice.
want to kill him?
How do I want to kill him?
Yep.
Well, first, I'm gonna say something pointed to him. I'll be like, "You saw me coming up here, and I have seen things you cannot even imagine, and I have imagined things you can't even see." And then I'm gonna smack him in the head with my sword.
Okay.
And suck his life out.
Suck his soul out from him. How you like that, bitch? That's what I say.
So you come
I
up
look at
there
him.
and you
I look at him imperiously, and I put my foot on his chest.
okay, and then you stick your sword right through his eyeball, right through his head, all the way out through the back, and pull it back out. The eyeball comes with it, then it's sticking on your sword, and he falls down.
I'm considering plucking that off and eating it, but then I don't.
Okay,
Don't want to freak these guys out.
so Calidyrr,
We've seen
what
it
were you?
happen before. We have a
Yeah.
lizard
The
person.
only thing left is that shark underneath the front bow. Are you gonna do anything, Calidyrr?
That's not true.
And they're
There's
still
a
in
Kraken
combat,
Priest
or they're
with
not
his
in combat.
attendant and his killer
Yeah,
whale.
but they're like 90 some odd feet away from you.
Thoughts in his general direction. Because I can't reach him.
You there, Jim?
What?
The only thing that's left is the shark that's under the front of the boat, and the Kraken Priest and the other Sahagwin there on the back of the killer whale. It's in the force cage.
Didn't do anything in the force cage.
Well, it's in a wall of force
But
around it.
I'll shoot shark under the bow.
Okay. So you can get up to there to look over and shoot at it.
And grr. Grr.
Either one of those hit?
Both of them hit. So 23 points of damage. And that. Okay. Emojia went Agatha.
Let's see. I guess he will tell Ned to drop the wall of force because he's going to do something impressive.
It says, not yet. Let's get the boat closer and turn broadside.
It's been 5 rounds, hasn't it?
That spell lasts 10 minutes.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're going to be sitting there for a while.
Okay.
Haste is about to expire.
Yeah, all my stuff is about to expire. Okay, then I will wait and we can line up the boat if they want to.
Yeah,
Do we have
you
the
forget
crew to
we.
man
Yeah.
the boat? I don't think we have the crew to man the boat.
No, I think the captain's going to be giving you all some lessons.
Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to manipulate the boat.
Do we want this Kraken Priest to get away?
No.
Glaw, little buddy, what do you say? What do you say we make an oven?
If I can put a firewall in there, certainly.
You cannot put anything into it.
Yeah, you could put something above it, like a fireball above it, right? An explosion would hurt down inside of it.
No, it's a complete dome, completely sealed from the outside. Nothing gets in,
Okay.
nothing gets out.
Gotcha.
Except
But
legendary actions.
I can drop it at any time and then recast it.
Ah. Well, can we set up a bunch of things, like have Glog prep his firewall and I can prep my spell and stuff like that, and we all just hit it as soon as you drop your thing and you recast it? Like,
Yeah.
set up or hold actions for it?
Sure. I can do that. Let me know when you guys are ready to hit him, and I will drop it.
Okay. Lex will drop his elemental form, I guess, and join this. He's going to cast the elemental bane on the guy again.
He'll move up. He's going to cast lightning bolt at level 5.
Law's going to drop a firewall in there.
So what you guys will want to do, basically when it comes around to my turn, right before my turn, I'll drop the spell so that as soon as my turn comes around, before he has a chance to do anything, I'll resummon it and I'll cast it again.
Okay. Yeah, we're all just going to hold our actions.
Yep. And you guys just hold until right before my turn. I drop it right before my turn. You hit him with all your hold actions, and then I'll close him again in a new wall of force.
Okay.
Firewall might not be the best option for this.
Why not?
Well, for one, it's a straight wall.
You can shape it.
I can make it a circle.
Yeah, he can shape it.
Okay. Or ringed wall, okay. Up to
Yep.
20 feet diameter. Make it smaller than the wall of force. That way it's still in there when the wall of force reforms.
Of course.
So that's what we'll do. We'll wait a turn, get everybody set up.
Well,
What's up?
he might be holding a move action. I say we
That's
cast
true.
the flame wall now.
Okay.
So that way
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter if he's, even if
put
he...
the wall of fire behind him so he can't run away. And then we unload on him.
Okay. I only have one more wall of force.
I know, I'm saying the wall of fire.
No,
Yeah,
I
I can throw a couple wildfires out.
Yeah, throw one wall of fire behind him. Wrap it around him even so he only path he can take is through the wall of fire or directly into us.
How big is your wall of force? 20 circle?
20 foot, yeah. It's 10-foot diameter.
Yeah, so I can't quite make it around your current wall of force. So I'll do a 3/4 wall of fire so it goes everywhere around the wall of force except the point we're facing.
Right, I'm ready.
Okay. We'll basically just say that this takes a full turn to coordinate, or even a couple turns to coordinate and set up. With 10 minutes, we've got enough time to talk it out, and then we'll do it right before, we'll just say like right now in the turn order, I drop wall of force, and that'll go away.
Okay, so on your turn, you're going to drop it?
Well, right before my turn. I can drop it any time. Before my turn rolls around, I'm going to drop it.
Okay,
right
well,
before.
your turn is rolling around.
Yeah, so I would have dropped it now. Yep.
Okay, so as soon as that happens, and this whole area is full of black tentacles.
On fire.
What?
I circled his wall of force.
It's right here, like on us.
Centered on us. We bunched
Yeah.
up on the front.
I gotcha.
So he's dropped Everard's black tentacles on you guys.
Counter spell. Oh wait, but no, you wouldn't.
It
Because
was
you'd be holding concentration to cast wall of fire.
You're the only one who can counterspell.
Like I could throw a counter spell, but if I notice him casting.
No, you wouldn't. I just realized too, if you're holding wall of force, wall of fire, waiting for a trigger, it uses up your reaction and it uses up your concentration. So you don't have a
I
reaction
wasn't
to
waiting on a trigger. I just had the wall of fire up. It was just a normal concentration.
Oh, then yeah, you would have your reaction then, and you could counterspell.
So I would
When did you
attempt
put
to counterspell
you
that
put
with a
you
level
put a
5
wall
spell.
of fire when it's not your turn yet though?
Counterspell's a
So
reaction.
counterspell's a reaction. Prior to prior round, before he dropped the wall of force, I put a 3/4 wall of fire around the bad guy.
That's
Okay,
what he was
so
talking about with the 3/4. He didn't want him getting away with a move, or if he did move away, he would have had to take damage.
And I'm sitting here concentrating my wall of fire like a normal round. And if I see him casting a spell, I will counterspell.
okay, so you need to hold on a second.
So that's kind of my wall of fire.
Yeah, see, this is innate.
So it's
And
not
it-
counterspellable.
You can still counterspell. It's like counterspelling a sorcerer spell.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Technically, all their spells are innate.
Yeah, hold on a second. Just give me a second there. And counterspell does. Gotta make sure it can be. Okay, you're gonna have to roll for it.
With a level 5 counterspell?
So you're gonna upcast?
Yeah, that's
Oh
what it
yeah,
said.
I upcast it to the max.
Okay. So then, yeah, you will be able to counterspell that.
Okay.
So that means the held actions of this, which ignore the damage total, those aren't actually happening. It's just a con save for the Kraken Priest. And this one, did that not go through? Okay. And then another DC 17 intelligence save. Then
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here? Hold on. You can only do one thing.
One was Lexi and one was Agathar.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot to click the different icon when I did it. So the first one was Lex, and the second one was Agathar. It's still a DC 17 intelligence save for the second one. Okay. And I'll show you what that does. It was, again, fire, like normal for the Elemental Bane. Synaptic Static. This is what it was. Okay. I don't want to roll it. I want to display it.
So
I think
hold on a
that
second.
wall of
So if you did. Okay. Alright. Never mind.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just trying to figure out who was doing what here.
Yeah, the first one was Lex casting Elemental Bane for fire on the guy. Second one was Agathar casting Synaptic Static.
I'm sure I have a couple of crewmen on the ballistas.
And you were going to do Lightning Bolt.
Are you ready for mine, Aaliyah?
Yep. Yes, go.
I mean, we had 10 minutes to set up an ambush.
Mm.
Or 8 minutes,
Yeah.
however much.
So DC 17 dexterity and 37 damage.
$27.
Well, it's 37 because one is the upcast and one is the standard
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
About time he rolls bad.
He's rolled
He's been rolling
3.
bad, all of them. Like he's failed every save so far. Like we've done like 100 points of damage so far.
This is not
Yep.
showing my...
Trying to
Actually,
be
that would
over
hit
100
the
points.
sanguine behind him as well because it's a line.
And probably the whale he's on too.
Yeah, and so with that 30 damage from the Synaptic Static, it's a 20-foot radius.
I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but what was I doing during this 10 minutes?
You were
Firing
on
a
the
fire.
ballistas.
Fire and a ballista.
I was?
Absolutely.
Okay, so my rage is gone now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I got a level of exhaustion too. From frenzy. I didn't do any attacking. Okay.
And I cannot get the synaptic static to display so you can see exactly what it does, Aaliyah. So I'm just going to copy the text and paste it in there. If it'll let me.
Okay.
They would also take the damage from the firewall because that happens not on their turn, but as soon as the wall appears.
That
So
was going
they
to be the
have-
question. Are they in range of that firewall? It was outside the wall of force, so it's just a
How?
question of
Okay, so if it was outside the wall of force, that had to be in a 10-foot radius around them.
correct. I mean, it's a 2/3 of a wall, so it's not that full circle which I drew. The area facing us is not a circle, or is visible.
And the wall affects creatures within 10 feet of it.
Correct.
Well, it may, but how does it... Jeez. You guys just make this complicated.
So pretend it's a
Could
circle,
just
right?
say that they're dead.
Alien,
Yeah, well, the
Failed
thing is does it
interaction.
sit on the water? Does it go under the water? Does it really boil the water? Does it... You know what I mean?
The thing says on a surface, so it does not go below the water.
Okay, so
Let me
the
find
whale would be
the
unaffected.
firewall.
And that means they could probably... The
No,
whale's
that's not the text.
prepared action was to dive. So it would probably not affect them.
As long as they
Everybody's
dive
prepared.
below, the 10 feet range.
Oh yeah. The whales can move 60 feet in the water.
Not much I can do about that because the thing says on a surface.
You're good.
You create a wall of
We still
fire
got
on
two
a
people on
solid
the
surface
ballistics.
within range. I'm assuming water counts as a solid surface.
Well, it's not really a solid surface, but yeah.
Okay.
Then the wall of force.
Well,
was
they
a
would still
solid
take the.
surface.
I think they would still take the damage because when the wall of force fell, they were immediately exposed.
Only the people
'Cause-
above the water,
Yeah.
which
Right.
would be
So the
the
whale
Kraken
wouldn't have felt it.
Priest and the... Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we do have two people on the ballistas, I guess.
I kind of doubt they can turn to hit something in front.
I was going to say, if it dove with them still on his back, I wouldn't have recast Wall of Force then, because I don't think I would have been able to hit him with it, or get him with it.
But
Yep.
still, we got two ballistas. You can fire.
If you count the water as a tangible surface and the fire goes below it, it's obviously not a hard surface.
Yeah.
If you count the fire, if you count it as though the fire went below it, the water would obviously put the fire out, but it would superheat the water. So the whale may have taken some damage from the steam as
Well,
it
it can't.
traversed.
It cannot go below the surface of the water, though.
Yes, the way I'm interpreting it, the surface of the water is the solid surface. So below it is, unless I'm aiming it down, which I did not. It's just heating 10 feet from the wall in front of it in a big circle.
I was just saying you said solid surface. So
Yeah, that's what the D&D says. It's a solid surface. How do I share the spell?
I finally just copied the text and sent it because I couldn't figure it out.
There we go.
But yeah, so whatever damage you say hits, Celia, and then we can move on.
Yep, and
Do-
they dive 60 feet down under the
Do
water.
we want to do the ballistas? Like, would they have had a
Well,
chance to hit?
No.
Would have been, all
It all would have
reactions
happened.
the same.
Yeah, see, it was reactionary. Everything would have happened at the same time, right?
Yeah, but the guys weren't. Well, who was manning the ballistas?
Apparently, I was on one of them.
Yeah, and we would have had a crewman on the other, or even Zell.
But we didn't say we did. So
Yeah, you didn't.
Fine, whatever. If well, we did have what's her name, emoji on one.
yeah.
Did he say he was going to be on there before all
Yes,
this
he
happened?
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
roll,
that
roll
because
the
he
d20
did
to
ask
hit.
what he was gonna be doing, so
Roll the
Yeah, 'cause
d20
it-
plus your dex, and that's it. Because you have no proficiency in it.
Okay.
And who are you shooting at? The whale, the priestess, or the Sahuagin on the back?
I'm shocked the whale survived the lightning bolt. And
who do you guys want me to shoot at? I assume we're after the
definitely the
priestess,
priest.
right?
100% priest.
Okay, well, I'll go after him then.
Target the Kraken Priest.
Okay. Roll the damage 3d10.
Three.
Okay, you have killed the Kraken Priest.
Good riddance.
So how much health does that whale have? Because it would have taken like the synaptic static, I think, and the lightning bolt.
They're like 150.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Well,
whales
she's-
have quite a bit of health.
Do they?
She's
I
gonna-
would expect so. They're
It
not
had
huge.
over 150 hit points.
yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't do that much.
Still, we got the Kraken Priest. What about the Kraken behind him? Or the Sanguine behind him?
She's just gonna saunter over and say, "I'd like
He
to
was
thank
not
the Academy
injured at
for,
all. He
for
only took
allowing
Really?
me to be a
Because-
part of it."
He only
The-
took
the
the damage.
firewall-
Hold on, guys. Hold on. So, so how does the synaptic static work?
Synaptic static. I just sent you a thing. It's a 20 foot. One second. Let me.
It's
pull it
basically
back up.
fireball.
20-foot radius.
Yeah,
Okay, so he would have taken that.
which was 30.
And when did they take a lightning bolt?
When I fired the lightning bolt at the priest, they were in a line.
Where did you fire that? Where's the thing?
It's just after synaptic static. It's the Tilu right underneath that.
It was
That's
the
27
27 and the
damage.
10.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I got both of those already. So yeah, that didn't. He took the damage, but that didn't hurt. Was not enough to hurt him bad.
74 damage? Damn.
No, that's 50, 64. But yeah,
30, 37, and 37?
37 and
and 30.
27.
Still, it's good. I mean, we killed all but one. I think we're
Yeah.
pretty happy
Yeah.
with those numbers.
We're good.
We
They
got
won't be
revenge
messing
for
with
the-
boats for a while.
We avenged our dead crewmates.
They'll think twice about attacking our ship again.
Yeah.
Or they'll be
I
really
guess-
pissed off and come back.
Or they'll just come back and in greater numbers.
Agathar will be insistent on fishing that priest out of the water. He wants to see it.
Okay.
Who wants fish for dinner?
Yes, please.
I'd just like to thank the Academy for allowing me to be of assistance in some small way.
Okay, so
It was a very good shot.
They actually have enough crewmen to get the sails, but there's not going to be enough to do shifts. They'll just have to.
Sail during daytime only.
Yeah, well, they'll have to make sure that they only sail during clear weather too. So weather comes up, they're going to have to batten everything down.
Guess we better find the elves.
Well, you're not too far away. It's only going to be like about a 4 or 5 hour journey to what was that? Caer, whatever. Hold on.
You
give us-
aren't by chance.
Caer Calidyrr.
Are you by chance smuggling any diamonds? Or you got any diamonds?
I don't smuggle. What are you talking about?
Do you have any diamonds worth 300 gold in your hold?
Not on board.
It's too bad we can't bring your people back.
I know. I could. I can bring some of your people back to life if you've got diamonds.
Laddie, if I had diamonds, I wouldn't be plying the seas.
Okay,
I'll patch up
well,
Zell. I'll use a couple of my hit dice on him so he can roll 2d10s plus twice his Constitution modifier. Since he was hurting pretty good. But anyway, Agathar, that was quite an impressive entrance.
Yeah, I was training somewhere. I'm not sure where. My patron sent me there, and just out of the blue, the serpent I was training with was just told me I was needed, and next thing I knew, I was here. Not real sure what happened.
Well, you were needed. Welcome back.
Yeah, good to see you guys. He glances at Ned. I'm still concerned about Ned. What's the deal? When I left to find a way to get him out of Vorak's hands.
We got him out, but he's a little bit messed up from it.
who
How
you
much
call
is
messed up?
How much is a little bit? And what do you mean by messed up?
I think Vorak was used some of his mental abilities and scrambled his brain a bit. He's giving up the adventuring lifestyle, and we don't know what he's going to do next.
That was Victor. Ned is the bard. Victor was the cleric.
Right. He was pledged. Yeah, he betrayed us, and we.
But it's all good. I like you guys now.
Yeah, he's fine now.
With-
He was a thrall.
Dor-
You can't really hold it against him too much.
With Dorian's help, I was able to break that hold that Vorak had over me.
Oh,
And
good.
we resurrected Seraphina.
That's also good. I'm glad to hear that you guys, didn't get involved in anything Vorak was doing. That was bad news. Like anybody who messes with him and gets involved in his plans or entangled in his schemes in any way are just fools.
Actually, we're trying to defeat him. He's taking over Waterdeep.
Yes, he's managed to either replace or basically dominate the leadership of the city of Waterdeep. We had to escape in order to get back at him.
I
We're
see.
working with Vajra and the resistance in Waterdeep. Our goal is to go and find allies. We're looking at the elves living here in the Moonshae Isles, hoping to help them with their Kraken problem. Maybe they'll help us with our Vorak problem.
Interesting. See, we have another new face. You guys have another new face. I don't know your tiefling friend.
I don't either. She's stowaway.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Stowaway. You handle yourself well.
I handle
Oh,
lots
that's
of
awesome.
things well.
No, this is Emoji. We rescued her from Vorax prisons. He was eliminating the Tieflings of Waterdeep.
But he missed me.
Well, that's a good thing. Looks like they all, well, sounds like they definitely need all the help they can get over here.
And then some.
Did you meet Zell?
Yeah, well, not in his human form. But yes, I do know I am aware of Zell.
Okay.
Bows to the dragon. Master Dragon.
Hello. This is so great, man. I've never had a chance to fight people and stuff. This is awesome.
Well, I expect you're going to get many more opportunities.
It kind of hurt
Anyway,
a bit,
Agathar,
but
Yeah, you should get some armor.
yeah, I think so.
Maybe off one of these bodies and kicks one of the dead things that.
Well, that guy
killed
with
the
the plate
dead
mail
people.
looks great. I think I'm gonna take that if that's okay.
Yeah, it's probably a good
Sounds good.
idea.
might want that shield too. Up to you.
Yeah, a shield. Yeah, a shield. How awesome is that?
Never had a need for one before, did you?
Oh no.
Anyway, Agathar, Dorian is somewhere on the other continent where Vorax sets up his home with Heraculi. Last we heard, they were in pretty bad shape, but were still alive, heading for Vorax stronghold.
You guys went to his stronghold?
We didn't.
You let them go to his stronghold?
We tried. They didn't make it there, but they're working on it.
Agathar just kind of puts his head in his hand and is totally exasperated, just shaking his head. It's like, who thought that was a great plan?
Everybody.
Hey, Mr. High and Mighty, you weren't here.
Lex raises his hand and says, I tried to stop it.
I tried to join them.
Oh, yeah?
I wasn't there.
And yet I'm the one that gets questionable looks.
Hey, I saved you this. I gave him that eyeball.
Lex happily takes it and eats it.
And as you guys are talking, the weather picks up and the wind is blowing, and the captain has them furl the sails.
Is there anything to be concerned about, Captain?
Well, we don't have the people to ride the storm, so we're going to have to do what we can to ride through it. So we got to be extra cautious.
I don't
We're
know
gonna
nothing
drop
about
anchor
boats.
and hopefully face into the storm.
I don't know nothing about boats, so I'm gonna go down and take a nap because I'm really tired.
You missed half the fight. Why are you tired?
Well, kind of blew my load early or
Fair
late,
enough.
That's what
or
she said.
late. Yeah, she did say that. I heard her too.
Lex will
Wait.
volunteer to help with the sailing.
Wait, you're talking about Nahila, right?
Victor
no,
will
no.
come up and help with the sails.
I don't know
Okay,
anything
you're
about sailing, but if there's anything I can do to
about
help,
there.
let me know.
Emoji will
And
go below and find a hammock and go to sleep.
the first mate will give you some pointers and just follow what he says.
Will
The
do, Captain.
Captain is busy steering the ship and battening things down and doing work he hasn't done in years because he's usually had a crew to do it for him. And the first mate says, go tie that rope over there. You climb up that mast there and tie the ropes around the sails. And you go run over to the buckets. You know.
Agathar will pull his broom out and go flying up and tie the ropes off.
Oh, that's pretty handy.
Ship with it?
No.
And so after you learn how to tie the ropes, do the things, working the deck, tying things down. He has you securing all of the gear on the decks, and throwing the anchors. So he's actually got an anchor fore and aft, so that he can keep it faced into the wind. So and he teaches you guys how to watch the waters and to roll the winches to either tighten or loosen to move the bow and the stern around to keep them faced into the waves. And after about an hour, the weather starts to hit, and it gets pretty rough. Because that Kraken Priest pulled up a storm, a pretty good one. So those who are on deck, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
I thought we killed the Kraken Priest.
We did.
You did, but he pulled this up before.
Let's see. How many people does he need for this? Because I assume bare minimum would stay on deck.
So he has 6 crewmen left. So he's gonna need 2 people on the deck to help batten things down.
So Lex got a 15.
22.
Okay. So yeah, 15's the DC because you're not used to being on the sea. Otherwise, it would be a 10.
Okay.
So you guys don't get seasick.
Poor Ned.
Ned gets sick.
Well,
Ned starts barfing
No, that
over
was
the
Victor.
side, but
Right.
You probably want to tie yourself before you barf over the side, so you don't go completely over the side.
Sounds like a plan.
And we'll go ahead and put you guys back on the Gypsy.
What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor out in the morning? Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Oh, farewell, and do ye, dear Spanish lady. Farewell, do ye, ladies of for we received orders to sail for rolling.
Okay, so everybody's running around the decks, getting everything battened down. The boat starts rocking, the waves start coming up, and you find yourselves scrambling to keep the boat in line with the waves so that it doesn't get capsized. The waves get higher, and the sea is pretty rough, and the captain looks pretty worried, but he's doing his best to not show it. Need somebody with a lot of strength on the stern of the ship. Who's going to be? 1 or 2 people.
Tilu can do it. He's got good strength.
Yeah. What does Agathar have? He has 14. He can help. Agathar will come up and help. He doesn't have great strength, but it's better than nothing.
Alrighty. Oh, I need to put Agatha there. Hold on.
Unless our Tiefling friend has good strength and is willing not to be under. Oh, why am I not
Yeah,
coming
here.
through?
Whee!
I don't know why I'm not coming through.
She's got 16 strength, but she's sleeping like a rock.
Okay, that's fine.
She's got to sleep off that exhaustion.
No, that's true.
Okay, so Agatha, you're up on the stern. Anybody gonna help the captain up on the bow?
I can try. Law's up there anyways. He's got not a lot of strength, but
Is it for the winches or for the anchor
Yes.
things that you're talking
yes.
about? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lex.
I can-
That's why he was here. He has 16.
Well, here, Glau. Now you'll have lots of strength.
There you go.
Now you're a giant ape.
yeah, that'll do.
And the captain will every once in a while, loose the stern, and then
So-
tighten the bow.
So
and
what do I do?
tighten the bow, tighten the stern. So just listen to what the captain say. So if he says tighten the bow, you help him crank the winch, and if he says loosen it, you pull the lever so it kind of allows the spinner to the crank to move the gear. And same with the stern. And he'll keep an eye on how the waves are coming in and get you guys to do what needs to be done to help the ship. Go ahead and roll a
So I'm up on the
strength.
stern. He said stern, so I'm
You're up on
assuming
the
the
bow.
giant monkey is +5 strength.
Plus 6 extra. Your strength is 23.
You be up on the bow.
I'm in the bow. Okay.
Okay.
I thought I was on the stern. I'm on the bow. I
Okay,
roll a
then
d20.
Lexi or Tulu roll on stern.
Just athletics.
Yeah. Okay. So the first couple hours, you guys are able to keep it from getting swamped. And after about the third hour, it starts to die down a little bit. So that was a short squall, thankfully. And they'll keep it, it's round about 8, 9 o'clock at night by the time the storm passes. And you guys are able to relax. And the captain says, we'll keep her anchored here for tonight, and then we'll get on their way back in the morning. I want one man on watch in the crow's nest. Relieve him every 2 hours.
I guess Lex will volunteer for the first one. Watch.
Okay. Oh, he was telling his crewmen that, but if you guys want to watch too, that's fine.
Shouldn't the crew be getting their rest? We need them.
Yeah.
We need them to have their strength to sail the ship.
Oh, if you want to handle the watches, that would help. That would go a long ways to help. I'll leave my first mate at the wheel. If anything happens, let him know, and he'll come and get us.
Yeah. I'll take a walk.
Tulu can take 2 watches. He'll take like watches 3 and 4.
After Emoji has slept for a long rest, she'll be willing to take a watch, but that'd be up to you to tell me how long that has to be.
It's
Before she
usually a
gets
2-hour shift.
No, I mean, how long before she gets up, based on the time that's elapsed since she laid down.
If you want to get out of an exhaustion, then that would be a 6
Requires a
hours.
long rest. Yeah. Okay.
But a
And you
long
said-
rest is 6 hours with 2 hours of light activity, such as keeping watch. So you
Tell
can
you
actually
what.
keep watch and complete a long rest.
I've got
Okay.
I've got an idea. Or I've got a thing. Victor will cast Greater Restoration. And that should heal you of that exhaustion, that point of exhaustion.
Okay, just
okay.
so everybody knows, it's 25-20 experience points each for that encounter.
All right.
Did we get experience for previous sessions or anything?
Yes. I
It was
think it was put in.
2,500 for you last week. The one previous, I don't know. She usually puts it in the chat.
2500. Okay, so 2520 for this, and 2500 for last.
Jim, will you go let the dogs out? No, they're not. The puppy and demon are sitting here whining. What? Okay. So, alright, let me see.
Chat.
Okay, so you guys pass a calm night. It's dark, the stars. You can see all of the stars out in the galactic line of Torals. Space. You see an occasional shooting star. And things go pretty quiet. Anybody trying to do any fishing or stargazing or anything?
No.
Nah.
Maybe some reading, but that's about it.
In the morning, Tulu will probably check in with Vajra,
Okay.
let her know what's going on, and ask how things are going in Waterdeep.
Alright, so what do you say to her?
Well, I'll tell her that we are investigating the possibility of allies in the Moonshae Isles, elves in the Moonshae Isles. We just need to help them with a Kraken problem, and hopefully they'll help us. We have lost several of our crew in an encounter with the Kraken's followers, the Sanguine. And also ask how things are going in Waterdeep, especially things about Vorak's ascension, or his deal with the king and the army, or Asmodeus.
Well, we've had a interesting time. It doesn't seem as though much has changed. Vorak, if he is replacing people, they don't seem to be doing anything bad at the moment. Business has been as usual. So I'm getting all my contacts lined up, and we're getting together and discussing what's to be done. We have had rumors, though, that there was a horrific murder in the North Quarter near the Castle Ward. Somebody was flayed alive, I guess, and made some kind of macabre statuette of them. It's pretty gross, but City Watch is looking into it. Your friend Galindius is helping Blastwind investigate. Barnabas Blastwood.
Where
Other
did
than
this
that,
happen?
Near the castle ward.
No, she's genuinely asking that and genuinely looking interested in the conversation all of a sudden.
I tell her it was in the castle ward, or near the castle ward.
Back in Waterdeep.
Yes.
Damn.
You know something about this?
Maybe.
Now's not the time to be coy. We've got a demigod to overthrow.
I'm not being coy. I'm just saying I might know something about it, and it might just be a coincidence.
And let's assume it's not. What do you know?
Well, I know my brother has a penchant for leaving calling cards like that. He
Your
calls it
brother.
art. Yes. He calls it art, and I was searching for him when I reached Waterdeep on rumor that he might have traveled in that direction, knowing that he couldn't miss an opportunity like Waterdeep for sport is the whole reason that I arrived in the city before I was captured. And if it is him, then that upped the ante quite a bit.
Why does he do these things?
They amuse him. But he will have a lord of some kind or a lady, someone who inspires him to their service. Someone powerful. As powerful as this demigod. Perchance. Or others you have mentioned, perhaps. Like,
I doubt it would be Vorak, given his feelings about tieflings. Of course, your brother might not be a tiefling, is he?
oh yes. His name is Grimbolt. He has committed murders up and down the Sword Coast for years, and I've been chasing him. He killed our entire family. All but me, but not for lack of trying. She kind of rubs her throat a little uncomfortably, but her throat itself is not revealed, it's covered. She essentially got a sock on her throat, keeps it wrapped. Which no one would have had any reason to notice until maybe now.
If you like, Emoji, I could help you scry on him.
If we had anything of his that we could scry on him with, it would be possible.
We have you.
I'm not sure how that would work.
Well, you have a close personal connection to him. If you help me in the scry, we should be able to it should help us get a beat on him.
The only close thing we share is that I was almost his victim just like the rest of my family. But if it will help us locate him, then I'm all for it. He is my quarry.
Would that help you out at all, Vajra?
well, I'm not sure. It seems that the person that was killed was somebody Vorak knew.
A friend or an ally or an enemy?
An ally of his.
And you mentioned that Vorak has also incensed Asmodeus?
Oh, I've heard rumors that he's had a deal with Asmodeus.
Well, I can't say for certain, but I can say this. That is just the type of person that Grimvolt would strike a bargain with and pay homage to, at least for the time being, as long as it amused him. He's a psychopath, but he considers his work art. So, hopefully you don't find that coy. I'm trying to be as diligently truthful as possible.
Not at all. How about I pull my crystal ball out of my bag and say, how about we see if we can see where he is?
Very well. What do you need me to do? Blood?
Just Put your hand on the crystal ball.
She'll look at it for a moment and then touch it. She'll take her glove off first so that there's a better connection.
It'll take about 10 minutes to cast the spell.
I'll wait. She seems purposeful. Like this is, she's very approving of anything that will help her find this son of a bitch.
So we'll go ahead and scry on her brother.
Okay, let's see if he makes his save.
I'll
Okay.
shoot you a note, Aaliyah, before you reveal anything. Let me shoot you a note. Just 1 second. Okay, will do. I think that'll be important.
Okay. You think you get a sense of this being, but before anything is revealed to you, or like his location or anything, something like slams into your head, like gives you a headache as soon as you try to get closer to his location.
And I'll immediately end the scry.
Did I feel that too, Aaliyah?
No, because you're not casting the
Yeah, I'm
spell.
not casting it, so.
I'll tell Vajra, something's stopping me from reaching him. It hit me in the head like a warhammer.
He loves his trinkets. He probably has something. Or some
Or
dwemer cast
someone.
on him. Or someone. Yes, that's possible as well.
Have you heard of that kind of protection before, Vajra?
Oh yes, certainly. There's many magical means to stop scrying.
Yeah,
Some of them
hopefully,
more violent than others.
There was a period of time he was one of the most wanted people up and down the Sword Coast. He was wanted from Luskan all the way down to all the way through to Cormier, even beyond the Sword Coast. He was even wanted in the Dale Lands for a period of time. Wherever his work takes him, his reputation follows, and people try to capture him. None have been successful so far.
I hope this does it help you at all, Aaliyah, Vajra, to know that he is using this kind of protection. Perhaps you can find his magic.
Oh, we can certainly try. There's ways, obviously, that you know to detect magic, so we will see what we can do.
Would it help if I knew of one thing that he has that's quite unique? And not
Yes, most
exactly.
definitely.
He has a set of Drowist bracers that he usually wears. They put off a pretty powerful magical aura. He took them from a
So,
weapons master.
does that mean he has to stay in the dark?
No, these were ensorcelled to assist him during the War of the Drow. Well, not him. They were ensorcelled to assist a Drow weapons master from Ched Nasad, whom he claimed the life of and made art from, just to taunt the matrons. At that time, he fashioned himself a mercenary. Now he's far more than that. Not quite
But if they're of
demigod
drow
status.
make and of drow enchantment, that means if they're out in the daylight, the enchantment goes away and they crumble to dust.
It's normal. Normally what happens to them. He's had well, the ones that he acquired had been made proof against that. I don't know the means or the method, but I know that when last I saw him, they were in his possession. Being fairly unique, they might help you to locate him.
Well, we will
I wish I knew more.
certainly try. It's the
It is a
last thing
rather
the
obscure
city
thing to find in the surface, so I hope it helps.
It's the last thing the city needs is another maniac psychopath.
You're too kind.
Speaking of psychopaths, have you gotten a beat on how Vorak intends to ascend?
So from what we understood, it was going to be the trap that he had laid for Dorian, but apparently that didn't work out for him. So he's not very happy right now.
Yeah, that's good. What about his deals with the king and the army and Asmodeus? Any information on that?
Nothing on Asmodeus, except for we know that the cult has disappeared through the city. So we haven't actually been able to even talk to any of the members. But as for his plans with Guran, there seems to be a bit of tension right now, and Guran's army seems to be moving away right at the moment.
For my part, I would have it known now that if it turns out that he is in alliance with those whom we ally with, I will not spare him for that alliance. My brother, that is.
Wouldn't expect you to.
I'd just rather it be known now so it doesn't come as a shock to anyone.
Well, thank you for the update, Vajra. Stay in touch. We're only a teleport away if you need any help.
Understood, and you be careful. Okay, so in the morning, the dawn, and it's kind of cold, and the sky is orange and blue. It doesn't look like it's like reddish, as if a storm would be coming up, but it definitely looks odd. But off in the distance, the captain and his crew have come back on deck, and he's had them unfurl the sails, and you're getting underway again.
Emojia
Hello.
wraps her cloak tightly around herself and takes to a corner somewhere away from the main party to have a long internal debate with herself concerning this new information.
How long before we make landfall, Captain?
It should be a couple hours, lad. You can see where we're heading up ahead.
Which means they can probably see us too.
Off in the distance, that's what you see.
Real quick, Aaliyah, I meant to ask the night before, after they fished that Kraken Priest out of the water, was it the one that Milo would recognize? For
Did
sure.
he ever actually see the
Yeah,
Kraken?
he saw the Kraken Priest in that cave from his
Yeah,
backstory.
it looks very much like him.
Okay. Okay, cool.
The guy I killed?
Yeah,
The ballista?
yeah.
Cool.
So after a couple hours of sailing into the west, away from the sunrise, You make it into the harbor of Caer Calidyrr, and there's a few ships in the harbor, and you see the castle up on the hill and the town down below. This looks like a very formidable defense.
Dry ground.
No fires.
Mm,
And that's pretty much the layout of the city. I didn't get the entire thing, but we're pretty close.
call it a day
Are
here.
we gonna keep going, or are we gonna pick this up to next time?
Yeah, we should probably pick it up next time. But there you are at Caer Calidyrr.
Hurrah! That was a
Fun.
successful sea voyage.
Yes. Any loot from those bodies, or did the dragon take it all?
Well, the dragon took the plate mail and the shield from the one guy.
Yeah.
I will tally together everything that you got off all the other guys, and we will get them. I'll get
Okay.
that in a list to you.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Thanks for running the game, Aaliyah.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. Sorry, this one was a little rough because of all the moving parts.
It's all good. It
No, it
made an
worked out well.
exciting fight. It was a very well built fight. Like it was like, oh my word, there's so many people, but at the same time it wasn't oh my word, we're just gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
well, that's
wasn't a-
because they weren't over. They weren't that high of a level.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
it
was just saying it was a good encounter. It was a fun encounter.
It didn't look good at the start, but once they started falling, it was like, oh, we can win this.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And taking their legendary guy out for the entire fight definitely helped.
Oh
Good
yes.
job.
Well
Yep.
done, Ryan.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
definitely key there.
Yeah. I
gonna
was
jump
really
off,
happy to
Al.
finally. I'm just been super happy to finally have that spell. I've been waiting
Who is it that does the
10 levels to
40K?
get that. So. What's
That's
that?
Ryan.
Ryan does.
That's me. I play 40k.
Well,
Well,
Leah was
30K.
telling me that you knew someplace to get the codexes.
He needs a Black Templar Codex.
Oh, you
I
can
need a
get
Space
that off.
Marines.
All right, y'all. I'm
You
gonna
need
head
it-
out. So
right.
thanks for
you
the
mean
run.
locally, or are you looking
Thank
for
you.
PDF?
Have a good night.
A PDF.
I don't know about the 40k codexes. I play 30k horse, the horse heresy one, which is basically
Oh,
like
okay.
a historical 40k kind of thing. But I imagine if you just search Warhammer 40k PDF, what's the name of the? I'm trying to think of the site that I usually go to. My go-to download book site.
Well, Warhammer Community will have the Black Templars errata, not just the errata, but it's got a several page upgrade from the Space Marine Codex that is intended to work with it until the Black Templar Codex comes out.
Yeah, I got that. I was just looking for the regular Space Marine, so I knew what units were in it, so I can start building on it.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
said you're looking for a PDF, and that's a fairly new codex. So right now, GW's probably got it on lockdown, as far as it being on Scribed or anywhere like that, where you could just go out and get it
Yeah.
for
I'll have to
free.
buy it.
You'd probably have an easier time buying it, and even that could be difficult right now unless somebody's
Yep.
got it in inventory because the UK is on lockdown for export for the time being due to
Yeah,
COVID.
and we're in Alaska, so it's really hard to get things.
Then I'll
Yeah.
probably have to go to Amazon.
Yeah, you could probably find it on Amazon, and I could probably find you 50 different eBay dealers that might have a copy in stock, because I deal with stores quite often when I get my stuff, being a commission painter. And you definitely, yeah, I was looking into Black Templars, so you'll definitely need the Space Marine Codex. Because all their regular units are in there. It's only their special units and special characters that were included in the Warhammer community.
Yeah, I found it on Amazon. $65.
See, they're ripping you off because it's a $50 codex.
Yep.
But they know that nobody can get any restock right now, so depends on how bad you want it. it's worth it. I mean, it's the biggest codex they've got out. It's easily double, almost triple the thickness of any normal codex, because it covers all of the Space Marine chapters, all the successor chapters, and you need it to play Blood Angels or Dark Angels or Space Wolves. Even if you buy their $30 companion codex, you still need the core codex. So it's not a bad investment out of the many bad investments they have available right now. There's a lot of stuff that you don't need that they make you think you do, but that one you will actually need. So buying yourself a physical copy of it might not be a bad move. If I
Either a
had more
physical
than
copy or go to GW and buy one of their PDF.
yeah, you can get one there.
From them.
Yeah, because you'll get that instantly. If you'll get that instantly, and that shouldn't be banned in any way by the export thing. It should be available.
Yep.
They're going to be floundering to make sales for the Christmas holiday, so I'm sure they'll leave that stuff available, all digital download. And you, how many? You said you wanted 4 sheets of the decals.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. I mean, they're just decals. I could put them in an envelope, so it'd be pretty easy. But I can't promise how quickly they'll get there. It's Alaska after all, and the mail's already
It's going to be a while before I get them all painted and the way I want them. Since it's going to be pretty easy, black and white and gold.
Yeah, Black Templars are one of the more forgiving schemes as far as being able to do them pretty quick. If you invest in good primer, you've done 90% of the work already. Then you just pick out the details. Little highlighting.
Yeah, I found a Space Wolves box that has the mech with the guy that sits in it. You can actually pull the guy out of it. You know which mech I'm talking about?
A Space Wolf box with a mech?
Yeah, let me go to GW and look at the stuff for Space Marines, and I'll tell you what it was that was in it. And you might know the box then.
A lot of the newer kits, that's an Invictor, but the Invictor's not a Space Wolf. It's just a Primaris. The Invictor warsuit.
I know it's a warsuit, not a thingy, so that might be it.
And then there's the Grey Knights, Dread Knight as well.
Yeah, the Primus Invictor Tactical Warsuit was in the box with they called it Space Wolves. It's the only thing I could find, Space Marine type. So I was just going to I got that box. I got it for $13.
Oh, that's a good deal.
So I said $13 for a box of the Invictus plus about 15 troopers.
Yeah, that's a good deal. The Invictor alone is worth $60 retail.
Yeah, what it is, I had a bunch of magic cards, and this guy gave me $110, I guess, for them. And the box was $150 or something like that, 120 or something like that, and it paid for most of it, and I only had to pay like $13 and $15 for the rest of it.
Oh, sweet. Well, basically with all those, that should have come with the Primaris Marines, the Invictor Warsuit, and stuff like that. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Is that the Vanguard box? Does it say Vanguard?
I have to go out and look at it. Just a minute. Hold on.
Do you play 30K? Oh, you've already left. Okay. Is anybody else still in here?
Just me.
Yeah, good game tonight. I'm sorry I came in late again, or this time, but